we have a lot to do in this video. There's no need for me to explain everything. I guess we'll just jump right into it. I'm just kidding. We got to explain it. So this car is done. We got to get it out of here. This car needs to go here. And then we got to pull a trailer in here so I can weld the leaf spring back on. We got the parts we needed off this one. We're going to pull the better parts off this one. And yeah, this one's all done. The pain, or I guess the problem, is going to be my Crocs and trying to push this out and getting good grip. No steering wheel on this one or this one, so I'm gonna have to get a little, I guess, clamp or something, put in the wheel and push it back and forth just to get it out of here. Yeah, let's get to it. One thing I forgot to mention is once this one's over here and the parts are all welded on the trailer, I'll start removing from the underside and eventually get the gearbox out of this one. Alright, got the welder right here, the mask, because the black Porsche has a bunch of mold, random gloves and filters and whatnot. And then we're gonna eventually start right now. What'd you say? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bring the camera with me. Look at that. One hand. Oh, I'm tired. This one's gonna be hard to move because of the flat wheels. And there's a bunch of spiders in here. Oh boy. There goes my Croc. Put it together real quick. Not bad. Harbor Freight. $100. It'll hold the, I guess, the tank and the welder. Enough for a job at home. I don't need anything crazy. I'll put the welder here, get everything hooked up, the regulator, and then start working on this bad boy. So I gotta change out the wiring because this is a gasless flux core versus a gas flux core. First time doing it. Let's see if I don't blow myself up. Got the regulator on, nice and ready. Alright, so the gun spools, that's good. Now, I'm gonna see if we can lay some dimes. Marked it where the next mount is gonna be. Raised it up kind of high, put a jack stand because I like my life. This lowered, it's the lowest it can go without it touching the floor. I guess not. Anyways, gonna grind this down, get it ready. Then with this bracket, I marked it. Gonna grind it down, make it smooth so the weld will stick. And then, yeah. Really don't like that I grabbed Crocs, kind of dirty. Burnt myself already, and I regret it. I don't have any other shoes but these, so I'm gonna be welding with caution. Not that I have much, but we're gonna make this work. We are back for day 2. Went and got a new grinding wheel. Gotta grind that down, almost done, and then we can start welding. Massive black wood over here that I just missed. So now I'm scared. Alright, got it down. Gonna need to tack weld in place. Bit of a lot of space here, which I don't like, but I mean, we'll make it work. Not too much space. But yeah, let's get this done. Alright, day 3 of this nonsense. I went and got WD-40, and hopefully that... Wait. Hold on. I just noticed that my brother was here and he got me a bolt too, so I could just cut this off, make it work. But anyways, I got this WD-40. I'm gonna spray some, let it sit for a while, and then take this off. I'll be removing the door and then start with the engine, but under there's a few skid plates I need to take off, and then work my way around here, take that off, pull these wires off and whatnot. Day 4, 5, 6, whatever you want to call it. My phone died when I was trying to close off the end of the video of last time I was recording, but since I'm here with a full battery, might as well work on a car. And that's the end of this video. We got this finally welded together. Now we can take this out the shop, bring in the other Porsche. And with this one, we got both doors off, the hood, the fender, the bumpers. We'll get the other fender later on. Let's see, we started with the undercarriage. Got to take off some of the skid plates and then start with the actual engine. I will be draining the oil, that way it doesn't leak everywhere. Same thing with the coolant. It was damaged on the front radiator, so the AC, I guess, condenser blew. So there's no AC lines anywhere that will possibly blow up. But that's all for this video. We did break a special tool I made, which is kind of my fault, but on the next video, I'll buy the right tool, and then that way we can get the axles off and engine finally off. I will need those tools for when we put it back together on a different Porsche, but for now, we'll just work slowly on this, and then we have another project car coming in, which I'm very excited for. So if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.